And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good evening to everybody out there, and I'll be honest, by the time you're watching this, it might already be Monday morning. So speaking of Monday, get you prepared for what you can expect for the beginning of the week. Temperatures still getting above average, still about 10 degrees above average for this time of year, although maybe not quite as warm as what we saw on Sunday. I think Sunday we saw an official high of 70 degrees. Don't think we're going to get that warm, only into the low to mid 60s, but plenty of sunshine to go around. The clouds that we saw Sunday, and I'm going to say today because it's still Sunday for me. The clouds we saw today are going to clear out tonight, making way for a mainly sunny Monday. And winds more or less the same of what we saw in the night, anywhere from 15 to 25 miles an hour. Still coming out of the southwest, but not as windy as what we saw the previous day. But not really any rain chance to worry about. The only thing really to talk about are the winds. Monday, as you're waking up, winds anywhere from 10 to maybe 15, 20 miles an hour, still coming out of the southwest. And maybe not really picking up all that much for a lot of areas. You'll notice actually the northern part of the area up in the Oklahoma Panhandle seeing some calm winds tomorrow, but Clovis, Portales, Hereford, probably seeing winds a little bit on the gustier side. But the winds do look to die down, thankfully, later in the evening, setting up for a little bit of a calm night for your Monday night. So looking ahead to the middle part and the end of next week, models are coming into more of an agreement on maybe some showers entering the region Tuesday night into Wednesday. I will say this might be the first measurable amount of rain that we can see probably in, I think, a good 3 to 4 weeks, almost a month, since we've seen a widespread rain here in the Panhandle. But confidence, I'm going to say, is maybe about 40 or 50% at this point, because it is still a couple of days out. It does look to clear out early Wednesday morning, setting up for a fairly dry and just kind of a decent Wednesday, in my opinion. Intervals of clouds and sunshine throughout the day. Thursday and Friday, not really much to talk about, mainly sunny both of those days. But Saturday, this is where things get a little bit interesting, and models have been kind of going back and forth all day on this. I know the 12 o'clock run of this specific model had a good bit of snow into the area, but not looking like that with the recent model run, the low tracking a little bit more to the north. And as we all know, in this part of the country, if a low tracks more to the south, if it goes right along Lubbock, then it brings more moisture into the area. But if it tracks along more to the Oklahoma Panhandle, it channels in more of some dry air. So it all depends on the track of that low, whether we'll see a good amount of moisture in the area next weekend or not. But it is still, almost a week out at this point, so definitely lots of days to kind of get a general consensus on what's going to happen. So 7-day supercast, what can you expect over the upcoming week? Not really much to talk about except for Tuesday night into Wednesday. I wish I can insert a graphic right there. Tuesday night into Wednesday, like I said, maybe a 40 to 50% chance of some showers. That's why I've got only about a 10% during the day on Wednesday. That's mainly early in the morning. But Wednesday looking breezy as well. Winds coming out of the west anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. Yet another breezy day here in the high plains. But a cold front will come through Wednesday night. That'll bring in some cooler temperatures and the return of those north winds and cooling things down for the first time in a good bit, almost a month. I think since before Christmas, actually. But we're not going to see any of those Arctic temperatures like we saw those couple of days before Christmas. And then, of course, looking ahead next Saturday, I've only got a 20% chance because, like I said, confidence is still fairly low in that precipitation. But highs likely below average going into next weekend.